Okay, so since we can't really come to DC and you guys can't really come here for Christmas, in lieu of that, I'm going to at least show you around, like, where we live and where we, walk around and where I eat and all that kind of stuff, courtesy of this tiny little camera that Zerb gave me for Christmas, which is here. Hello. Here. There we go. Hi. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so, yeah, you've seen this before, but, this is where we live and whatnot. Did I just zoom in? Okay, I didn't mean to. There's the Christmas tree. Ooh. Alright, so now we're going to go outside. Okay. Shut the door here. Alright, so this is where we live. You can see all around here. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for a minute. I'll turn it back on when I get to the street. Alright, so this is where we live. We were right in there just a minute ago. This is Union, which is the street we live on. And it's actually pretty busy most of the time. So, I'm going to walk down to the end of the street, which is down there, and I'll turn this back on down there. Okay, so this is the end of Union, where it runs into Campbell Avenue, which runs through downtown Campbell. Over this way, actually I'm just going to walk around the corner. This is the way I walk to work, actually. So we'll go around this bank that always looks closed. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. And over here, oh, okay, over there, you can see the California offices of the FBI. So if there's a federal crime nearby, the response time should be pretty quick. Right next to that, you can just about see Outback, but everything beyond that is the Prune Yard, which is like a shopping complex kind of thing. And there's restaurants, and there's a little movie theater in there that we go to sometimes, and Barnes & Noble and all that kind of stuff. Over that way, that continues down Campbell, so I will turn this back on in like 100 yards. Alright, so we just came through that tunnel, and actually right here, oh, of course that tree's in the way, there we go, is the Campbell Inn, which is where I stayed when I came for my interview. And, okay, let's see, we'll just walk down this way. Well, I might turn this off, it's going to be a second. Alright, so we just came from over there. This is, I think this is Los Gatos Creek, I think. But anyways, that path right there is a bike path that goes, oh, see, there's bike/walking path that goes all the way down to Los Gatos, which is, if you can see them on here, which, there you can, goes all the way down to those hills over there, and then over those hills is Santa Cruz. So, anyways, it's kind of a long path. We've been down some of it, but not all the way. Okay, now we're going to go that way, which is toward downtown Campbell, and I'll turn this back on when I get closer to the actual downtown. Okay, so we've come a little ways on the street. We're almost to downtown, but right over there is our storage unit. I know it's not very exciting, but that's where it is. This is also where the corner music store is, which is perpetually empty. Sometimes there's someone working, but I've never seen anyone buying anything. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, we're going to go right down there, and then I will show you all the fun stuff in downtown Campbell, and then I will show you the office, and then I will stop jostling this around and probably making you sick. So, back in a moment. Alright, so this is the beginning of downtown Campbell. This is also where the train tracks are. That's for the VTA, which is one of the myriad of public transportation. This one runs to like Mountain View and that kind of stuff. It's just valley stuff. Let's see. You can't really see too much from here, so I'll go a little bit further and then turn this back on. Right there on the corner is the bizarrely Frenchly named, but African-style interior decoration place, which is yet another store down here that I never see anyone actually shopping in. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go a little bit further and I'll turn this back on. Oh yeah, so this is apparently the oldest building in Campbell. I'm really close to it, so sorry about that. But, right now it's totally deserted and has been since we moved here, which is too bad because it's kind of a neat place and they could do something cool with it, and I kind of hope that they do, since I certainly can't. So, anyways, let's see here. Over there, you can just barely see La Pizzeria, which we ate at last night, actually. And it's like a little pizza slash pasta slash, you know, Italian-y kind of place. It is really good. Right next to it is Katie Bloom's, which is the Irish pub. We don't go there very often. In fact, the only time I've been there was with all the guys from Zerb right after my interview. So that's where that was, and that's La Pizzeria. And that's the wine, cheese, and tasting bar, which is being remodeled or something. I don't know. This is where Meredith gets her haircut. Faux. It's quite trippy. I don't know how well you can actually see inside, but there's a lot of purple and there's a lot of weird people who work there too. On the corner up there is Green Planet Yarn, which is, no kidding, a huge shop devoted to yarn. And we were previously wondering who on earth shops at Green Planet Yarn, and then we found out last night that one of our neighbors does, so go figure. On the corner over there is Orchard Valley Coffee, which is a pretty popular place, and there's usually a whole lot of people in there, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I don't think it's very good, but that's just me. So I'll go a little bit further down there, and then I'll turn this back on. Alright, so we've crossed the street. We're now right next to the Recycle Bookstore, which is the used bookstore. They actually have a cat here who is kind enough to be in the window even as we speak. So that's the cat that lives there. Its name is Isbin, if you can see it on the sign, for obvious reasons. It's funny. Anyways, right there is Starbucks, with which I'm very familiar, because we almost always go there right after our morning meeting at Zerb. I'm not going there now, but that's where it is. So, we're almost actually to the end of downtown. Let's see. I guess there's the water tower up there, which apparently is like our landmark. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go just a little bit further and turn this back on. Okay, so this is Twist, which I cannot stress enough how awesome it is. But it's a French restaurant. Well, it's an American food with a French twist, I guess they say on the door. But the owner is a couple. The guy is French. His name is Dominique, and his wife is American. That's Elaine. And we go there for lunch a lot because their lunch menu is pretty cheap. The dinner side is over on the left-hand side, and it's very expensive. Meredith and I went there once, and it was really good, and we won't be back for quite some time. But the lunch side is pretty cheap, and they have like sandwiches and salads and crepes and specials, and oh, it's just, oof, it's really good. Anyways, after I finish this video and show you Zerb and everything, I'm coming back here for breakfast. So, that's Twist. When you guys get out here, we will go to Twist, and it will be great. Okay, so this is the gelato place, which is also awesome. We've been there probably more times than we would have been, but this is also, right here, where I paced around for almost 2 hours right before my interview. There's somebody coming up behind me. Okay. Over there is a really, really large restaurant. It's Sonoma Chicken Coop. It's not bad. I'm just always surprised at how big it is. It's actually both of those floors and pretty much the entire building. So, alright. Let me turn this off. Alright, so we've pretty well reached the end of downtown Campbell. Right there on the corner is Stacks, which is a mostly breakfast place. It's kind of like an 80s diner. They do lunch stuff too, but we mostly go there for breakfast if we go there at all. And right over there, you can't quite see it from here, but right straight in front of you is Zerb. So I'm going to walk over there. I don't know if anyone's there today, but I guess we'll find out. That's Brian.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
That's
Merry
Jeremy.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
There we go. This is where I work. This is the end of the tour. There we go.
You send something
That's
to
my
family.
desk. Yeah, because they can't get over here for Christmas, so I'm doing the.
Oh, is that how it works? You know, Christmas is over here.
So I'm doing the Campbell tour, but at any rate. All right, so that was work. That was Brian and Jeremy. Brian's the boss, and Jeremy's the other partner. I know Jeremy was working today. I didn't know Brian was going to be in, but anyways, they're fun, and that's where I work. So that's the end of Campbell. And now I'm going to go have breakfast, and then I'm going to get home and edit this together and probably call you guys. So you'll probably hear from me before you actually see this. But at any rate, I will talk to you in a little bit. Bye.